Today we conclude our year-long celebration. Thank you. Today we conclude our year-long celebration of Harvard's 375th anniversary. I am very pleased to welcome and recognize my distinguished predecessors, Derek Bach, Neil Rudenstein, and Lawrence Summers. From the time of Derek Bach's taking office in 1971, 41 years ago, we together represent more than 10% of Harvard's history. I am now honored to introduce our friend and colleague, Seamus Heaney. Heaney served as Harvard's Boylston Professor of Rhetoric and Oratory from 1985 to 1997. And he was the Ralph Waldo Emerson Poet in Residence until 2006. In 1995, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature. We are delighted to welcome him back to Harvard and to have him recite the Villanelle that he wrote for Harvard's 350th anniversary. We will then hear the first performance of a musical setting of the Villanelle, composed for Harvard's 375th anniversary by Richard Bowden and performed by the Commencement Choir. Please join me in welcoming Seamus Heaney.
Villanelle for an anniversary. A spirit moved. John Harvard walked the yard. The atom lay unsplit, the west unwon. The book stood open and the gates unbarred. The maps dreamt on like moon dust. Nothing stirred. The future was a verb in hibernation. A spirit moved. John Harvard walked the yard. Before the classic style, before the clapboard, all through the small hours of an origin, the book stood open and the gates unbarred. Night passage of a migratory bird. Wingbeat, gown flap, like a homing pigeon, a spirit moved. John Harvard walked the yard. Or that his soul, look, sped to its reward by grace or works, a shooting star, an omen. The book stood open and the gates unbarred. Begin again where frosts and tests were hard. Find yourself or founder. Here, imagine, a spirit moves. John Harvard walks the yard. The books stand open and the gates unbarred.